Hey everybody, Coffee and Chaos here, and welcome back to more Captain of Industry. So, when we last left off, last episode I had intended to do a little bit more along the lines of oil. Instead, we ended up building a nice, compact, concrete slab factory. So, that became a thing. We did send our ship back out, at least I think it did. No, actually our ship just came back. And is probably needing fuel at this point, yeah. Oh, we're a little low on fuel. We need to fix that pretty soon here. Oh, actually, it's not as bad as I thought. Oh, I can unassign. Yeah, oh. Problems from last episode. Let's get this unassigned. Let's get at least 2 trucks assigned here. This mine tower is assigned to those 3. Yeah, okay. Now everything's back to the way it needed to be. We had a few issues, as you saw last episode, just kind of getting everything figured out here and configured. But we're there now. We got it figured out. Let's go ahead and start unpausing a few more of these. I'd like to kind of just get things up and running. How many people does it take to run this? 6? We got so many workers. Honestly, we could just go all out with this if we unpause. We're going to need a lot of concrete, so I don't have any problem getting all of this built. And we are going to need to have some kind of storage. Let's get our unit storage here. Do that. Up there, over there, over there, and over there. And you will be assigned to concrete slabs. Cool. In fact, once we start getting our concrete slabs, I might start building up some of these retaining walls, start getting our mines set up, and maybe even start digging down into the earth. Other thing that happened was we went ahead and got our oil processing, and that's one of our next major goals, is to go ahead and start working on distillation. In fact, I think I'll just go ahead and slow things down for a minute. I'm going to find a space way over here, away from anything else. I might even pause. And we need to start figuring out distillation. So, multiple products that are going to be coming in and out of these distillation areas. So, this is creating 48 medium oil. This needs 48 medium oil to become 12 light oil and diesel. So that's actually a 1-to-1 ratio for the medium oil. And then you're also creating heavy oil as a byproduct. Oh, I didn't mean to. Interesting. Is there anything else that medium oil is used for? I don't know about that yet, but I think for now, since we know we've got distillation stage 1 and 2, both of these are going to need steam coming in. So steam high, steam low. I think what we could do, I want to look at it from this direction, right? Hmm. 36 diesel. You are currently making 24 diesel. Interesting. I think that we could literally just flare these off. 12 light oil and 6 heavy oil. So we could flare those and just straight up burn them off, right? That's a thing. You also are creating sour water. Okay, but how am I creating steam? Oh, there's our boiler. Okay. So if we want to go ahead and create steam for ourselves, It's going to end up being something like this. And sour water is going to need to come off somewhere and be dumped. We're also going to need water coming in. So how are we generating water? So it's either from a groundwater pump or it's from a rainwater harvester. That's it. Wish we had some groundwater over here. Basic desalination. So I think that we're actually going to need desalination here. Seawater pump creates 108 seawater. Our basic distiller can then create 60, take 60 seawater and coal, turn that into water and brine. Brine we can get rid of, and then you have some exhaust. That's a thing. We're gonna add that to the queue. Cracking unit. Fuel gas and oxygen. Potatoes can create fuel gas with some compost. I don't think we can do anything with the compost yet. And then air separators give us oxygen and nitrogen. To get the oxygen, the nitrogen can be burned off or just thrown back into the atmosphere one way or the other. Gas combustion. Now, this is going to be eminently more useful. Water and heavy oil or water and light oil can be turned into steam. So I could reuse those to at least create my steam. And exhaust. Oof. 90 exhaust, that's quite a bit, and then 72 exhaust. You can also take water and fuel gas to create steam. Which that's going to be our fuel gas that we're getting from there. Oh, okay, so we can either use fuel gas to burn on its own, or fuel gas to get diesel. Ooh, interesting. Okay, okay. Figuring it out, figuring it out. I don't think I need the mechanical storage yet. I could get that after the fact. Let's get gas combustion, and then we'll get our mechanical power storage. What I would like to do is probably start off with our boiler. I think that the boiler makes sense to get us a little bit of steam using coal, but long term we are going to want to turn that into a self-fulfilling process using the oil, because these don't require that much steam, and that steam can be utilized with the oil, and then we could have flare towers coming off that, let's see, if we had like 2 boilers, I guess. This going into a boiler, and then any excess goes to a flare tower. This goes into a boiler, excess goes into a flare tower. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the way. So, now the next problem is, if we set this up, this is now in the way. This is where it starts to get more complicated. What if... take you. Because long term, we're going to need to do something with these where we're going to have to move, we're going to have multiple stage 1s. If we need to expand, we're going to have multiple distillers next to each other. And so I would want a whole row, like a whole stack of pipes going this way. So let me look at that distiller one more time. I think I want to go ahead and flip it this way. Yeah, let's do this. And let's go ahead and plan to have them here-ish, somewhere around here. That's going to be our location. That's going to be our oil in. We're going to need fluid storage. One, two, three, four. I want to get rid of these designations here just to give myself a little bit more visibility. Let's actually start there. Get rid of those. Alright, fluid storage. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, you're going to come up here. You're generating heavy oil. You know, ideally, it'd be better if I were to capture that heavy oil somehow. If I could gather enough of it, I mean, long term, that's not going to be... It's not going to be very viable. These cannot store enough weight. It'll stack up and clog the system so fast. Alright, I'm not going to be too ambitious. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to get rid of those. You are going to be paused. I'm just going to have the founding legwork here established. We'll set a pipe here. We will go ahead and do our flare tower here. Just know that this is not going to be permanent. I will come up with something more efficient, and it won't be that far from now. Next thing is going to be something for sour water. We got sour water and we got steam. How do I want to do this? Let's bring this in. And let's say we wanted to bring you out. Get rid of that. And copy you. I want to delete this tile right there. Now this can run all the way. So crude and sour water are going to run in the same direction. Long term, I believe sour water gets turned into another useful product, but short term, it's going to have to be a liquid dump. So, can we get that here? Yep, that works. Grab from you, you go there, and I will set you to sour water. That's your entire life goal. We've got our two flare towers. They're burning whatever they have to. You're off-putting heavy oil that's getting burned. You're off-putting diesel and light oil that's going to get burned. Diesel comes off this way. And we're going to need fluid storage out. But long-term, I'm going to want to flow these down this way. So more of our inputs are going to be on this side. Our outputs are going to be on this side. I think we'll go ahead and put you on the same spacing just down to this tile. And I'll do that, and then if I need to, I can run more pipes up to this. I'm going to cut that. Bring that in here. You get paused, you get paused. That's just laying out for the future. You're going to hold diesel. You're going to hold crude oil. Is there anything else that I need here? Steam. I need to have some way of generating steam. Okay. So, to generate steam, first things first, we need to have the boiler set up. I'm going to flip you this way. Run that there. Run that in there. We're going to need to get rid of the smoke. There's our smokestack. We're going to need... There's our coal. So we have our heating product. Now, here's the main issue. Water. For right now, I'm probably going to have to haul water in. Set that to water, set that to keep full, set you to keep full, and set you to keep full. And now we just let it build. Go ahead and close that. And I think we can go speed 3 and just watch the trucks work. What's next? Power generation is almost done. We're at 79-80%. Things seem to be working pretty well here. Can I afford one more? Nah, we're right on the edge, power-wise. Yeah, we're gonna need a better setup for our power really, really soon. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to check. While it's raining, let's see what happens to our reserve. Oh, are we actually running out of water? Well, that could be a problem if we run out of water. We might eventually need some more distillation. Now, why is our population dropping? Oh. Cholera, low water supply. Excuse me? Okay, so I think it's time. I think we actually do need to get a pipe set up. I did not know that that was a potential problem, but that makes sense. I will go ahead and quick deliver that. And we are seeing that move out the pipe. So our population getting better. No active disease. Good. Now the question is, will this pump out quick enough? It seems like it is. They're saying that they only generate 30.3 per minute. So I should see about 30 wastewater drop off per minute. But we're also not seeing enough water come in. You know what? You now have a dedicated truck supplying. Yeah, that seems to be working. Yeah, we're up to 60 now. Perfect. Alright, so solve that issue. At least our people are not dying anymore. And we did get power generation. Okay, so with power generation comes our next major challenge. I would like to clear this area out. I think I'm going to go over here. Oh, I can't trade with it. Well, can I still trade with it? No, because it's blocked. Okay, let's delete you then. And then, in lieu of doing that, we also don't have anywhere near the construction parts I'd like to have. What I'd like to do is set one up here if I can. That would be ideal. If not... Oh, you know what? Maybe I could just temporarily set up the dock on this side of the island where it's out of the way. Or, alternatively, inside the bay on the beach. You know what? Let's actually do that. Oh, not high enough. So, the beach itself is a little bit shallow. Okay, good to know. What if I did somewhere like here? Oh, building is unique and already exists, so until it gets deleted, I can't do anything. Well, let's quick remove that. Are you done yet? Okay. Alright, that seems to work for now. I'd like to go ahead and spend all that extra wood that I have sitting around. Let's set it to keep empty. There we go. Trade with the village. Show me the money. Yeah, we'll go ahead and burn all the wood. Works for me. So, how's it going with the distillation? We're running into a shortage of construction parts. Yeah, I was kind of worried that that would happen pretty soon. And until we get our bricks flowing just a little bit better, with a little bit more water... You know what? I'm going to set that to keep full. Let's see if our truck will start export water over there. In fact, what if I assigned a second truck to that? I think that would actually be pretty fair. The settlement needs 37 per month. Or per minute, rather. They're filling water there. You know, I really should just consider moving our brickworks over here. It's going to end up putting some strain on the water there. Alternatively, we could come up here. We do have a ramp. That's going to be a long way to be traveling back and forth with bricks. There really is no good solution other than if we were to start running more and more piping further and further afield, which is another option. Ah, there we go. We're starting to see a little bit of water come in here. And that will keep the brickworks going. In the meantime, I think our priority is just to pray for rain. Ooh. You're full of slag. I don't like that. I'm going to assign a truck there. We need to export that as much as possible. I will not just accept the assigned only. I'm willing to accept rock from elsewhere, because this can deliver to either of the crushers. And we're going to need that for the sand. You know what? This is actually going to be our priority. I wasn't even thinking about it because I've been so reliant on just letting the bricks go for so long. But I'm realizing now, duh, we don't need to rely on the bricks. I forgot that we could trade this out for the concrete blocks. And at that point, the bricks are no longer required. I think I might still set up a secondary brickworks and some basic construction parts somewhere else. And just utilize that for some extra construction parts. But it's not going to be strictly required. In fact, I could even set it up over here, where I've already got water set up. Oh, yeah, that's actually great. So yeah, let's make that happen. All of our dirt is still moving around. We're still getting all of our piers melt. So, yeah, really just kind of slowly working our way through. Let's see if we can continue trading. I am going to allow you to import. Can I assign a truck to this? No, I can't. How many extra trucks do I have available to assign? So I've got 7 that are available to assign that are just loose. I feel like that might not be enough. You're moving wood. Is anybody coming over here? No, I don't think so. What if I just go ahead and assign you? Let's assign one more truck there. Your whole life's work is to go ahead and pick up bricks and bring it over here from the other dock. Hey, there we go. We got one. Okay, perfect. That's what we needed. Now we can get our construction parts going again. We still have some of these flowing as well, but if we can pull in the extras, that will just make it that much more efficient in the time being. And once we have all of that going, we have our first few concrete slabs. I think I'm going to go ahead and make this... Actually, I'll quick build that. Because now, concrete slabs can get stored there. Fantastic. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's doing its thing. The only thing we're short on now is crushed sand. Which, for the manufactured sand, we're going to need our rocks in here. Do I have... Keep that full. And empty that. So hopefully you'll take that from there over to here. Therein lies the goal. We've been clearing a lot of the dirt away here. That's awesome. You're getting dirt and limestone. Great. You know, I might just need to get some sand going. An extra mine just moving some sand, even if it's just at surface level, that might be the better way. Huh, apparently there is quite a bit over level 3. Not all of it, but some. There's some that's under. But right here, at least, there seems to be quite a bit. So let's just go ahead and set up a mind control tower. Just going to do that. Your area is going to be here. Nope. Let's try that again. Your area is going to be here. There you go. And once that's set up, we're going to need a small excavator. Got plenty of materials for that. We'll quick deliver. And we're going to need, let's just say 3 trucks. We've got plenty of vehicles that we can add. That was another thing that they added in one of the more recent patches. They did boost the number of vehicles by about 10. I think they realized that you need more vehicles to move all of these early products now that they kind of stack together. Especially with your mines. But it's doing the job. And cool, we're starting to clear out all the trees here. We're clearing out all these extra hills. We're creating farmland for ourselves. We might even turn one of these into a farm for saplings so that we could start planting our own trees. I'd very much like to get that done. Hey, basic desalination. That's the next thing that we really needed. We're going to dismiss that for now. We know we're going to need desalination here. But we need to wait until these are actually completed and ready to go ahead and start accepting. Yeah, I'm excited to see what else I can do with these. You're pushing off wastewater, that's good. Oh no, what's wrong? Settlement full of waste. Oh! Oh! That's not okay. You know what? We need more trucks. I don't think this is accurate. It says we've got 10 that are idle, but honestly, I think we need... We need a larger number of trucks to actually move to all the goods around that we need. We've got 120 bricks here still. This dude is still chugging along. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're full of waste right now. First things first, let's get you assigned over there. Quick deliver, we need to get more trucks. Just one more crisis. Welcome back. This is the chaos portion of the video. That's the reason I chose my name. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and keep burning. We've got plenty of vehicle parts sitting here. Plenty of extras ready to go. Honestly, it's about time that we go ahead and fill up on trucks anyways. Watch them all go. Hey, you know what else we can do? That's priority 1 now. There they go. Now the problem is, because these are backed up, each individual thing is backed up with 340 some garbage. Or no, the settlement as a whole is backed up with that much. So we need to get rid of a backlog of 170 or so, plus the 200 that's in here. Yikes. The good news, though, We're just going to add to our pier. It's a garbage pier, but it's my garbage pier. 209 out of 130. Slowly getting there. Come on, guys. Just a few more trucks. We're actually not that far from being able to burn our own waste. In fact, there's our burner. 18 waste. How much are we generating? I don't know how much waste we're actually generating. It's a good question. I don't think it actually tells me. Landfill pollution. Oh, so it's actually generating a percentage of health negatives from landfill. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, there's our landfill. Sorry. Don't have a way to do anything with it yet. 4 from water pollution, 2 from air pollution. Yikes. But hey, at least they've got water and food. Oh, they're at 150 there now. At least there's none in the settlement. We've taken care of that problem. And, I don't know, 6 or 7 more trucks, and that will be completely empty. Go ahead and fast forward that. Keep getting a few more trucks. Alright, cool. So, you're ready for a truck. This is built. Let's go ahead and give you at least 1 truck. We go ahead and get rid of all that sand, bring it in here. At least that is an alternative until we have enough of the manufactured sand from our gravel. Limestone's built up. Interesting that coal... we're gonna need some more coal here. How are we doing on that? I mean, we got plenty of coal. I think we're gonna need 1 more truck. Let's see if that's enough. Can I set an export route? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's our problem. We need an export route going there. Ah, that was our problem. Okay. I'm still not used to using the import-export routes. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Something to remember. Oops, sorry about that. Mute my phone so that doesn't happen again. So... you're getting rid of that. You are crushing slag. We do have some gravel there, and you had gravel as well. We're starting to get our rocks in here. And here comes our first load of sand. Loading you. And together, the two of you should start filtering down. Perfect. Last concrete mixer is made. So we have a decent amount of workforce dedicated over here. But everything seems to be working. The only thing that would be better is if I had a second loose storage, but I don't think I really need that just yet. If this starts to really start, you know, cooking through all of our coal, we'll add another one. That's not that big of a deal. It's only using, what, 6 coal per minute? That's not too bad. And look at the concrete slabs go! Perfect. 120 concrete slabs. How are we doing on plates? Oh, we're doing great. Tell you what, let's go ahead and hit our pause, unpause button. I'm going to unpause all of those. And I'm going to go ahead and copy those. And can I flip them? Oh, really? Hang on a minute. Overlapping with terrain designation. Oh, let's get rid of all of that. Wow, they've actually made quick work of all of that. Damn, guys. They only have a little bit more. Part of me just wants to let them kind of go to town here. So you know what? I think I will. I need that farmland. And yeah, I don't need that. So let's go ahead and get rid of the excess tiles. And trim these back as we go. Those. Get rid of you, you. That can go, that can go, that can go. And that can go. And a few tiles there. And let's just go in here. Where is that mine tower? There you are. Let's edit the area. I'm gonna grab everything there. And let's just let those excavators just keep on rocking and rolling. How are things doing over here? Still a little bit shy on our construction parts. Although that was a decent chunk. That might just about get us there. I think, honestly, my favorite part of this game is just the mining simulation. Just sitting back... Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Sitting back, watching these guys work. I can't wait till we're no longer just surface mining. I'm ready to start delving down into the deeps. Let's go ahead and copy that. There we go, and I'm going to cut that. Rotate, and there we go. And once this is done surface mining, honestly, I might just let these guys dig down deep. We might just go ahead and make the cut. Ooh, we are seeing some power fluctuations. Oh, totally forgot that I wanted to work on our power. You've probably been yelling at your screen, hey, you dummy, get to it. And, yeah, I was not intentionally ignoring you. I hear ya. Let's get this figured out. So we're going to pause for just a second. Wow, they changed the design of these a little bit, and I'm actually quite a fan. So you generate 6 megawatts, and each of these is 3 megawatts. So we're making 12, so that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12 of these. Or I should say 4 of these to make 12 megawatts of mechanical energy into electrical energy. Okay, and then we're going to need a boiler. Let's connect you here. Oh, it actually comes up higher now. Oh, how interesting. I'm going to come down to about there. I'm going to run that high along that side. Let's get our waste management For now, we'll go ahead and burn that off. What does it create? 24 low power steam. So that's going to be plenty. Create another smokestack here. That'll deal with that problem. And then we're going to need another loose storage here. You're going to go ahead and load up. I want you to import from here. There's our coal. Keep you full. What else? Water. Water is the next issue. You know, there's actually another option. There's another way. Oh, damn, there's another hill. Okay, I didn't see that coming. We have access to water here. Alright, I don't want to build that yet. Where I'd rather build it is down here. I'd like to just go ahead and tap into the water that we already have in the water reservoir here. I don't feel like doing desalination unless I absolutely have to. So tapping into this water reservoir is going to make my life a lot easier. But in order to do that, let's take a quick peek at our tree harvesting. Yeah, actually, all of our tree harvesters are right there. So we're just going to cut that. We're going to go over here, trade with the village, and we're getting rid of all of the wood for bricks. Is there anything else that we could trade our wood for? We can get wood from rubber, get wood from household appliances, but that's not what we want. So I guess the answer to that is no. Oh, and in the meantime... Oh, you don't have fuel? Why do you not have fuel? What's the major malfunction there? Can I export you to... No, I can't. Alright, let's solve that. Okay, okay. What's... What? Why can you... Oh, do I need to have that, hang on. We're gonna figure this out. Can you not, enables to assign refueling trucks in the station to individual mine towers. Oh! Okay! So can I export? Yes, I can export from here. So let's export from there to there. That's allowed. Okay. Now, we figured it out eventually. We'll assign one truck, and that's its sole life duty. Yeah. Okay. It's the little things. We are figuring it out as we go. How are we doing here? You've got another 35, 34 to go. And you need another 40. Really not that far, though. We've almost got everything we need. And we can essentially just go ahead and turn these over to this direction. And I don't need to tap into outside oil sources until we start getting low here. See, I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. Sand is working out just fine there. We are going to start getting a backlog. Perfect. We've got tons of concrete slabs. These are starting to get built. Great. That just means we'll start going downhill from here. miners are doing their thing, excavating all that extra dirt. And tree cutters are cutting trees. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make their life easier. Can I utilize some unity here? Your life's work is wood. Let's store all the wood there. Make that trip much shorter. I think they're currently running all the way over here, so it's going to take them a second to come back. There you go. Where on earth are you going? Oh, it's supplying for our construction goods. Oops. Hey, we actually completed the next step. What's going on here? Okay, it wants us to produce diesel by converting medium oil, burn excess light oil, burn excess heavy oil, and dump the sour water. Well, we're pretty much ready to do all of that as soon as we have a boiler. That's our major holdup. Oh, you're not importing. Gotta remember that. Import from there. Perfect. So pretty soon we should start getting some coal. Shouldn't be too long until we have all of that cleared out. You know, we do have plenty of room over here. I could always turn this into some farmland as well. We clear out the trees. We'd have farmland, we could have another settlement. It depends on what our needs are. Oh, we actually don't have that much more coal that we're cutting into right now. Let's open this up. I guess I might need to do that. I don't want to be getting a whole bunch of sand, but a little bit wouldn't be too bad. At least we have a location that can accept the sand. That's a good thing. Tree cutting seems to be progressing just fine. I'd almost like to just go clear cut like here. Let's not cut anything up on the top. And keep it down here on the lowlands as it is. Wood is being stored up here. Great. Slowly but surely. Tell you what, let's go ahead and unpause these and get them built. Definitely wouldn't want to start digging in here to go ahead and start getting our copper and just see all of the land erode away and lose our blast furnaces and our copper setup. That would be a very expensive mistake. So we won't let that happen. Hey, there we go. Got the first area established. I guess technically there is some limestone here, but it's going to be pretty deep. I would rather utilize this area to start digging straight down this way. Rubber seems to be flowing just fine for right now. We're going to need... What's going on with our construction parts? Let's take a quick peek over there. What's the major holdup, if any? Oh, electronics. Okay. And the problem with electronics is rubber. The problem with rubber is we need a truck assigned to it, I guess. We need a dude to just move the rubber. Is that set to keep full? It is. It's just not moving the rubber quickly enough. Okay. That's... Actually, I'm glad I spotted that. That could have been significantly worse. How are we doing down here? Yeah, quick deliver. We don't have rubber being moved anywhere. I swear, it's just been one problem after another. This should really be the easiest thing. I never would have expected that wouldn't have any rubber in it. I figured that it would have had a pretty consistent flow, considering that this has been full the entire time. Where is this truck, by the way? What are you doing? Oh my goodness, so some of these have just been stuck. Okay, hang on, let's see... Let's do a little sweep and just see if we have any other vehicles that are stuck. You are stuck. Why? You're not being told to keep full. Okay. There he goes. You are going to that location? Yes, you are. Okay, cool. Any other vehicles that are stuck right now that I can optimize? Everybody here seems to be flowing around just fine. Trucks seem to be doing well here. What's your major malfunction? You are assigned to this storage. I'm going to unassign you. You could do something else. That did back up, but hopefully, long term I don't want to have as many trucks assigned in that fashion. I'd rather leave them loose to do multiple things. I'm going to go ahead and drop one of you off. I feel like one truck dedicated to moving that water is going to make our life fairly simple. We're not seeing any major waste issues. We'll quick deliver, get another truck out. These are idle just because they don't have anywhere to put the iron ore. That's actually okay. I don't mind that. I'd rather they be backed up on iron ore than anything else. Yeah, and there is some fairly consistent flow happening there. Now, I'm not very happy about this backing up. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. I might need to go ahead and focus on getting our next tier of storage, which is right here. Let's go ahead and add the next tier of food. And I'll tell you what, I'd like to go ahead and unlock our weapons and armor as well. And some deconstruction efficiency. This is an old tier thing. I'd like to go ahead and get the terrain leveling. I think it's going to make life easier later on, especially as we go to do a few more hills and other ramps and things. We'll go ahead and unlock the biofuel. It'll give us something extra to do with our potatoes and vegetables as we have extra. I think we can go ahead and get a transformer. We're going to get our power very shortly. We'll get our next tier of edicts. We can go ahead and get our wheat farming and processing. Since we have wheat unlocked, it would be good to get flour and then bread. Organic fertilizer. Gravel and compost becomes dirt. Oh, interesting. So we could turn compost into dirt and then send that off to be dropped off somewhere. Or we could have compost and water into fertilizer. Organic fertilizer. Oh, you can dump it, but it creates pollution. No, I don't want to dump it. I just want to create the compost and water and use the fertilizer. That makes more sense. Biomass becomes compost. Animal feed becomes compost. And we're getting animal feed as a byproduct from making this. Aha, okay. So it gives us something to do with the animal feed right off the bat with a mixer. But later on we should be able to use the animal feed. Can we get like a... Ah, there we go. Chicken farm. What's this? There's our animal feed. Where's the chicken farm? There we go. Need to be provided with water and animal feed. You can trade with the village on the world maps. Oh, do we have to... Well, what do we have to trade with the village for? Who comes first, the chicken or the egg? Oh, that's going to be entertaining once we get to that point. We'll find out. I've never had chickens. I've never had a chicken farm. Be interesting to see what that's like. Gas combustion. Okay, cool. So we could go ahead and get this added on over here. I'm going to wait till we get this boiler set up. I'll probably add it in this general area. And then it'll give us something extra that we can do rather than just flaring off the light oil. We should be able to do something else with it. How are we doing on the construction parts? Are we starting to get there? We are starting to get there. Okay. That's what I was looking for. It might be time to start upgrading a few of these assemblies. You know what? What does that come out to? Oh, but we're running low on power. Okay, so order of operations for next episode. First things first, we're going to finish clearing this, and then I'm going to go ahead and set up our power in this area. We'll set up as many of these systems as we need in order to have a nice condensed power setup. With the power, we'll add on a transformer to our city. We will electrify our production as needed. We'll turn on our labs to get a little bit faster lab tech production. And we will finish our oil setup here. I've got the bones of what I want to do here. We just need to finish it. So we're going to get there. Are you... Oh, you are not dumping sand from there. Hang on. No more. The sand must be used for this. We're not going to dump sand. At least it tried to fill this first before it started dumping sand, but yeah, I don't want to do that. And why do our pickups have no fuel? It's because I moved all of our fuel in here. Crud. Let's stop that. And we're going to kill that root. You're set to accept fuel, but we don't want to do that anymore. And we'll go ahead and queue up a move, send you out that way. All right, so that's where we're going to go ahead and end this one. Very eventful. This has been both an eventful episode and a slow episode. We're still in that build-up phase. I feel like by the time we hit like an episode 8 to 10, we're going to really have everything rocking and rolling. We'll have our major oil setup going. We'll have all of our construction parts running. We should have our electricity going, like an actual power plant. We should have our electrical components going. We're almost through the last little bits of the tutorial. We're getting so close. But guys, thanks so much for being here. If you did enjoy this, and if you can't wait to see how I'm going to deal with all of my vehicles running out of fuel again, as I boost this to make sure that that doesn't become an issue, make sure you go ahead and hit that sub button. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. It's the best way to help the channel grow and help bring some attention to the channel. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate looking forward to your comments. Hey, we actually even got the boiler going, so we just might have what we need. Oh my goodness, are we generating steam right at the end of the episode? We are! And that means we're turning our crude oil into medium and heavy oil. Okay, well, I can't end on that. Let's go ahead and fast forward for a second. Look at that. It's going. It's going. And there you go. Distillation stage 2. And we're flaring off any of the extra gas that we have. And we're building up diesel. And we completed an objective. We did a thing. Oh, okay. Slowly but surely making progress. But yes, like I was saying, smash that sub button, hit that like button, talk to me in the comments. Love hearing from you guys. And I will see all of you in the next one. Bye-bye.